Hello everybody, welcome to Healing by Hands. Today's video we're going to go over exercises for arthritis in the knees. So we're going to do these exercises first thing when we wake up in the morning. So the first thing we're going to do is sit up on the edge of our bed. If our bed is really low and our feet can touch the floor, we may want to put some cushions underneath the knees. And then this way our legs will just dangle freely. So we're going to start off with knee pendulums. So we're going to rotate the bottom of the legs in one direction. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds before switching to the other direction. So just take your time, do some deep breathing into the belly, and exhale. And again, inhaling and exhaling and stop. And then the knees the other direction. So we're going to go to the outside. And again, inhale and exhale. So for the next exercise coming up, we're going to need a ball or a cushion, something that's kind of firm. Okay, relax the legs. So you're going to place that cushion or that ball between the knees. And again, if you need to get a little bit more height with your knees, you can place a pillow or a bolster or something underneath those thighs there. Okay, so from here we're going to learn to set our core because we don't want the rest of our body to be cheating and moving. We want to really work the inner thighs and other muscles from this point forward. So we're going to inhale into the belly and exhale, draw that belly button in and up through the ribs. Okay, and again, release that belly. We're going to try that again. So inhale into the hands and exhale and draw in and up through. If you're having trouble getting this contraction, I have another video called transverse abdominis. So I recommend that you watch that video to learn how to contract this this muscle here. Go ahead and release the abs again. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, draw in and up through the ribs. And this time we're going to squeeze that ball between our legs while we keep this contraction in the ribs. And we're going to try and breathe with that. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, stop at any time and just do the leg squeezing. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. So now we're just going to take a little break. And again, inhale into the belly. Exhale, draw the belly in and up through the ribs and squeeze the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and release. Okay, so put the ball to the side. If you want to do more, you can, but this is just first thing in the morning. We're just waking up the joint so that way we can limit how much pain we have and increase the synovial fluid production in our knees, so that way our knees have something to glide over. Okay, so now we're going to move on to leg extension. So you're going to take your right leg and you're just going to bring the toes up toward the ceiling and contract all the muscles in the thigh. And just hold that contraction. We're doing isometric contractions right now. That means that the muscles don't lengthen and they don't shorten. So just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. If you feel any pain in the knee, just maybe not contract the thigh as much. Okay, and extending through the left leg, bringing the toes up toward the ceiling, and again squeezing those muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release down. Good. Okay, so the other one, back to the right, and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And one more time on the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. So now we're going to come down onto our belly. So you may need to prop a pillow or something underneath your chest. Okay, so from here we're going to just contract your glutes. Squeeze them and release them. And again, squeeze them and release them. This time, let's try and engage that core again. So breathing into the belly and then draw that belly in and up through the ribs, squeeze through the glutes, and then we're going to curl our hamstrings in. So our feet are going to go towards our buttocks, good, and then release down. So you just contracted through your glutes, you've worked those and the hamstrings and your whole entire core. So again, breathe into the belly and exhale and draw the belly in and up through those ribs. Squeeze the glutes and curl the legs in for 2. Good. I just felt my back crack. That felt really good. Okay, so again, inhale into the belly and exhale and draw in through the ribs. Good. Squeeze the glutes and curl the legs. Good. And release. Okay, so now one more exercise, clam shells. And not everyone can do these. If you end up feeling this in your lower back, then just skip this exercise altogether until a later date. So you can either just prop a pillow underneath here or just come up onto your hands. And then we're just going to have our legs on sort of a 90-degree angle, so you're bent at the knees, and pretend like your ankles are glued together. We don't want them to move. We want to actually just feel it through here, and it's just a small movement. So we're going to bring our knee up toward the ceiling, keeping those feet glued on there, and come back down. And 2, good, and come back down. We don't want to be rocking from side to side, so if it might be helpful to set that core again. So inhale into the belly and exhale and draw that belly in and up through, and then extend the knee up toward the ceiling. Good. Let's do 2 more. Remember to breathe. And 2. Good. Remember, if you feel this in your low back, do not do it. You can come back to this at a later date when you have a little more muscle strength. So now we're going to move on to the other side. And you can repeat these exercises for another set if you'd like as well. So go ahead again, pull the knee up towards the ceiling. Perfect. And again, 2. Good. And 3. Remember, slow and control. You should feel it through here. 4. And 1 more. Good job. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down the link below. And have a great day and try these exercises out.